God in himself had to come down on the earth. And you know why he had to come down on the earth? He came down to be able to identify with his creation. God never knew pain. He never knew sleepless night. Because we can always call on him. We can always call on him. We can always, his line is never busy. And I'm quite sure, in order for him to take care of all of us and everything that we have, he said, well, let me send my son, Jesus. And we know there are several scriptures in the Bible that Jesus rested, he ate, he did all the normal things that we do. We all get tired on this journey. But one thing for sure, God said, Jesus said in his word, he said, come unto me. All, not some of them, but all that ye are heavy laden. And I will give you what?
Rest.
If you're seeking rest, we get tired sometimes. Some people bring stuff to our door and try to bombard us with issues of the world. Sometimes you don't want to hear that. But when we go to the Lord and seek him for rest, the turmoil, there was a turmoil, a rising of the waves in the sea, and Jesus was laying down in the bottom of the ship. And one of the disciples got afraid. Everybody on the ship was afraid, but it didn't bother Jesus. You know why it didn't bother Jesus? Because he has a relationship with God. So when we have a relationship with the Lord, with the Father, then we are able at any time to go to him, and he said he will give you rest. He will give you peace of mind. A lot of times we have things that we are confronted with in this life. But he said, take it to Jesus and he'll make it all right. We don't have to be worried about nothing. And I think I spoke on faith. We have to have faith in the Lord. If you got to fight for your faith. The reason you fight for your faith because the devil will attack you any kind of way he can. But I'm going to tell you today, let us seek rest in the Lord. When you keep your mind on the Lord, we never have to worry about anything. We don't have to concern ourselves with anything. He gives you everything. He says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and its righteousness, and all these things, anything that we need down here on this earth, the Lord will give it to us. And I tell people all the time, we need to prioritize. When we prioritize seeking the Lord, He was the head of our lives, we don't have to worry about a thing. Why worry? When you allow God to be in your life, He give you anything and everything that you need. And some people say, He takes care of some of your wants. But you have to be able to realize who God is. And I said earlier, He's always on time. He's always doing things. He's the God in China, the God in the United States, the God in anywhere, in everywhere. But He had to come down to be able to feel what His creation feels. I want everybody to understand the rest that we have, and we have it in Jesus. When we got rest in the Lord,